All right, you guys, welcome back to the second part of the duck lesson. You had a chance to look at some ducks now, and you got your paper and all your equipment ready. We'll come down here to our papers. And the first thing that we're going to do is...
Okay, let's get this in position.
And straight down. First thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a half circle, and this will be the duck sitting on the water. And we want to leave enough room. So my rainbow line's going to come up around this way to here and stop.
Right.
Then it's going to connect here. And like I said, you're going to have to pause it if I'm moving too quickly. And then up here, you're going to place a couple fingers here. You're going to get a circle in over here. So just kind of comes up here would be the one side, maybe over here. So then draw your circle kind of lightly. And again, I'm drawing these lines a little darker, but you may want to draw them a little lighter just to get your proportions right. We're going to go over this with marker and then fill in with oil pastels. Now we're going to do the beak. The beak's going to come out like this and come around like that. There's your beak, and we're going to tweak it out here in a minute. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw this line along the back. So I kind of follow his head, come around a little bit, and come around through here to his back. It's a little curved, but I can adjust it later as well. Right here, we're going to come down, follow around his neck, come to here, kind of hook it in a little bit. And they got a big, beautiful breast sitting out here. So we're going to come along here and then kind of just bring your lines there. We'll fix those later. So you should be able to see those lines okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is just give this a light, kind of grid this off a little bit and put your eye like right about here for right now, okay? Just get your eye. I'm going to draw a little darker so you can see it. How's that?
Excellent.
Good. And then the next part is going to be doing the tail feathers. I'm just giving myself a little guideline here. I'm going to come off of here. And that's not going to be complete yet. I'm just kind of giving it an idea. Can you see that good in the video?
Start with the shadow.
Now we got. So the next thing is kind of fun. We're going to set the wing, of course, the duck has two wings, of course. The first wing, we're going to come back right about here where these lines join in together. And we're going to draw a wing. Well, first we're going to draw a wing, and it's going to follow this line a little bit. And this, again, is going to be your own style when it comes to the wing. I'm going to come around here. Then over here, I'm going to come along a little bit deeper. This is actually going to be a little bit more feathery in here, and we'll do that with our oil pastels later. I could get rid of this guideline just to make it more easy for my eyes to see. You guys can see that okay? And which means that this top feather would come along here and kind of come like that. So we have two feathers in there. Now erase my guidelines, you can see that a little bit better. You guys see how those two feathers kind of lay next to each other then? And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this one along like a tail feather more. This is kind of, if you'll look into your pictures that you looked up on Facebook and stuff like this, this is where you can kind of add your own flair. Facebook, not Google and things like that. Thanks, all
National Geo, Animal Planet, do
wherever
like a
you
trustable
wanted to
website.
Look. And then you want to get in there and just kind of fix up your tail feathers a little bit. I'm going to get rid of some of these other lines. So there's your tail feathers.
Beautiful.
And again, it's going to be blended soon with oil pastels. So don't dwell on that part too much at all. Up here, we just want to give the duck bill just a little bit of, the duck's bill kind of comes along like this. Give it a little bit of a line. We're going to darken here a little bit in a minute. Remember, they got this little part on their nostrils here. We're just putting in the guidelines for later because we're going to bring out our oils here. Now we can go through and erase some of these marks. And hopefully yours are a little lighter than mine. I know that Axel's will be easy to erase. Get rid of this guideline here. Get rid of these guidelines. So take a minute, get rid of your guidelines. I might be moving a little quickly for you, but That'll make it easier when we go to get our markers out. And then you're going to have some texture back in here too. And back here where the tail feathers are at, you might want to just think about just adding a little bit of texture here. And your feet, so your duck's not so flat, guys. You may want to just tweak out this line just a little bit. Your duck's going to be sitting on some water, so you might make it a little bit smoother, just like he's actually on water. There I go. I don't like it to look so straight. There. Then we can get rid of this guideline, which will make it look more realistic. I got a beautiful duck here. I'm happy with my duck. There we go. Now what we're going to do, a feature. Can you see all that in the picture there?
Here we go.
You got the right angle? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is just going to add just a little bit of water. My duck's moving in the water. My duck's going to be, swimming along. So to create that effect, I'm just going to give myself a line that comes here, kind of flows through here. Another one, because my duck's moving this direction. The lines are flowing here.
You know, when a duck swims, they make that real pretty little kind of like triangle shape in the water where they're pushing through the water. Real pretty.
A little bit of water. So I'm just going to kind of pencil those in. And then you could add some grass up in the background. I'm just going to do that quickly, but you guys can make that look cooler. I know you can. Okay. So then we'll take our marker and we're going to go over the lines that we want to keep before we use our oils. So I'll have you guys go ahead and do this part, finish up with the marker, and meet me back with your oil pastels, and we'll talk about oil pastels next.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.